Welcome to TJ Walker Interactive. We are here live. It is Monday, December 6th, and I'm here with my colleague Mike Baker. Mike, what is in the news today?
Making news today and making news over the weekend, Wikileaks yet again, but this time on a humorous note. Saturday Night Live poking fun at Wikileaks and its founder, Julian Assange, going the TMZ route, possibly, depending on which way Wikileaks goes. They could release this trove of information on celebrities, but SNL poking fun at them. TJ, what did you think about this video? A video that we'll try to link to right here on tjwalker.com.
Well, it was extremely funny, in poor taste, but you know what? That's what TMZ is known for. Saturday Night Live nailed it, especially the spoof going after Hillary Clinton authorizing leaks, getting out of the SUV in sort of a Britney Spears fashion, and Joe Biden punking her. Hysterical. This guy at WikiLeaks, Julian Assange, has definitely captivated not only the mainstream hard news culture and political establishments around the world. He's fascinated pop culture, whether people are fixated on his leather jacket, his splotchy dyed hair, or what he's doing to wreak havoc in the diplomatic community. He is the #1 news rage in the world right now.
TJ, also in the news, Bill Maher discussing politics on CNN. And while he did not have kind words for Barack Obama, using the words wimpy and wussy to describe our president.
I think in the HBO version he used something similar to wussy, but perhaps a little stronger. I don't think you can discount Bill Maher if you are Barack Obama, because Bill Maher is representative of a lot of the independent thinking, liberal, progressive-minded people who actually supported Barack Obama. And it's a fundamental dilemma Democrats face about this time in every Democratic presidency, because what they see is their Democratic leader is perceived as having no backbone, of only trying to placate conservatives and Republicans, of not standing up and saying, here's what I believe, and you may disagree with me, but I'm going to do it because it's right. And Maher is speaking to this sentiment, and it's not just Bill Maher. Frank Rich, this past weekend in the New York Times, wrote in his column that he believes Barack Obama is acting like a hostage who's succumbed to Stockholm Syndrome, this willingness and desire to constantly placate conservatives and Republicans when he's not placating his own party members spells disaster. I really don't think we're that far away from there being a viable Democratic challenger to Barack Obama for the Democratic primary in 2012, something that really would have been unthinkable just a few months ago.
How do you think that will play in the media? I mean, this is, something that will be pretty groundbreaking. I don't know if unprecedented is the right word, but do you think that that'll gain momentum in the media? Do you think Fox News will pick up that mantle?
Well, it's certainly not unprecedented. Jimmy Carter had Ted Kennedy challenging him for much of the same reason back in 1980. Carter was perceived as weak, ineffectual, not standing up to Republicans, not really standing up for core beliefs, not getting much done, not being true to liberal principles, and it caused such dissent in the party that there was a strong challenger. Now, Jimmy Carter did end up getting the nomination. I certainly wouldn't bet against Obama getting the Democratic nomination in 2012, but at some point he has got to do a better job of communicating fundamental values to his core base of Democratic supporters, because from their position, all he ever seems to be doing is trying to appease conservatives, win them over, and all they do is kick him in the teeth. So it's not a good communication dynamic for Obama. What do you think? We're happy to take your questions, comments live right here on the show. Also, if you are watching this on YouTube or on demand, if you simply post any question or notice that you've watched this, I'm going to send you at no cost a free PDF version of my book, TJ Walker's Secret to Foolproof Presentations, as a thank you for watching us today on YouTube or at tjwalker.com. All you have to do is mention that you watched the show today and you'd like a copy of the book, and we'll send that to you. Mike, what else is in the news?
TJ, one final story today. If you happen to see New York, Time Out New York, they posed the question, is New York addicted to social media? And now Your Tango came out with a interesting spoof video on social media, a video that you could see here on tjwalker.com. TJ, do you think people are going to start being a little bit more introspective about their social media usage and whether they are becoming addicted to social media.
Well, social media usage is definitely going up. Does it really fit the pattern of addiction? Addiction typically means something bad happens to you. You don't say you're addicted to brushing your teeth just because you brush your teeth a couple of times a day. Addiction implies something harmful, and if it's time spent on social media versus what I was doing as a kid, watching professional wrestling or watching Gilligan's Island, is one necessarily worse than the other? People are always going to waste time. At some point, you may think, is this really the most enjoyable way for me to waste time? But I think social media is going to grow and grow and grow. It's not going away. I'm TJ Walker. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back in just a few moments with your questions.